1,000 plus customers and hundreds of affiliates. He's a 5K affiliate in MDC looking to climb the ladder. He's an exciting person, and we look forward to hearing from him again. He's none other than Joshua Mosoti. Joshua, good evening and welcome. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my friend and a leader in South Africa. It's just amazing to have you, for sure, Mr. Goosen, and to introduce me to this wonderful call today. First and foremost, I would like to welcome every person who has, joined us for the first time on this call. Number two thing I'll talk about today is about personal development. My daily choice is just a personal development journey for each and every one of us. And one of the greatest mentors and business philosopher, Jim Rohn, said that you will never make more money than you self-develop yourself. So self-development is very, very clear. And we're going to have a look at my greatest book. I love this book. It's called Think and Grow Rich. So today we're going to talk about the first chapter of Think and Grow Rich and how you can apply it to upscale or jumpstart your business. I know here today, somebody mute kindly. Somebody should mute. Thanks so much for respecting others. Now, my mentor told me that, the business has to grow you. When you grow yourself, you grow your business. So I know there's people inside here today, when you're wondering if this business is going to work for you. Kindly, somebody should mute himself. Goosen, mute yourself. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, so self-development is key. And somebody told me that in network marketing and in life, for anybody to win, listen to me, in life, for anybody to win in whatever you're doing, you need to develop yourself to another level, right? You need to develop yourself to another level. Number two thing I'm going to say is this. The thinking that has created who you are today might not change who you are today. You need another thinking from outside. You need another idea. You need more information such that you can refine yourself to reach for the best thing that you can be. So on this call, we discuss only the first chapter, just in memory, and then we'll have about 25K leader to finish for us this meeting. So if this is your first time, take your pen and a paper, and not a notebook, not a paper, a pen and a notebook, and ensure you take 2, 3, 4 notes that are going to change your life completely. Another thing I'm going to say before I start is this. You will never transfer anything to your children or your grandchildren that you don't know. You will never transfer an information you one book. When I listen to all the millions in the world, all of them, they say Think and Grow Rich is one book that changed how they approach life, how they process their thinking, how they, join hands, how they look for the opportunity, and it helps people to open themselves for the bigger that is coming our way. So I'm super excited to be part of My Daily Choice. This company got me when I was really down. I really needed an extra money. But when I came to this company called My Daily Choice, it gave me a chance to serve people. And that is how I am making the fortunes I'm making right now, or the money that I'm making right now. I've seen people whose life has changed after saying yes to My Daily Choice, right? And I believe this is your first time here today. Open your mind. This opportunity is going to change your destinies, or the course of your life completely. For those people who love praying, this might be an answered prayer. So let me talk about the book called Think and Grow Rich, a book which was written 1937 by one and only Napoleon Hill, right? He had done a research of over 25 years of what makes people rich, or what makes people rich, yes. And he explained that there is 11 ways to be rich, or 11 forms of richness. So, and money comes the last. Money comes the last. So let me talk about the first principle that, this guy thought, after doing the research, he said 13 principles that helped all these people to be rich. And the first one is a burning desire. So in his book, Think and Grow Rich, the first thing he said, have a burning desire. So let me talk to you right now, and I'm going to talk to you direct to your heart. Do you have a burning desire? Have you ever done your goals? All right? Do you have a burning desire to change your life? Do you have something that makes you cry? Do you have a why? Something that makes you cry? Do you sometimes feel uncomfortable living the way you are living now? Are you living a life of significance? Are you serving other people? That's what I mean by living a life of significance. Are you giving back to the society? All right? So let me talk about the burning desire. And he said this, that burning desire is the starting point of all the achievements. Have you ever wondered why something is not moving or working for you? Now you know the number one thing that you need. You need to develop a desire that is so personality that you can only fix your mind and your thoughts on it. And he said that thoughts are things. Thoughts are things. That what you put into your mind will just manifest itself to something that you never envisioned at that time. So whenever you think about something, all right, whenever you think about something, it will be. So, and he said this, that if you want more out of life, ladies and gentlemen, the only thing that you need is to have the right thoughts. Oh my God. Right thoughts. So what do I mean about having the right thoughts? Number one, when you need, the right thoughts, you have to connect yourself to the right purpose. You connect yourself, or you link yourself, or you align yourself to your own purpose. So in other words, you need to understand, why do you exist in the world? Why do you live in the world? Are you living your life? Are you living your purpose? So once you have a purpose, ladies and gentlemen, then you develop a desire. To an extent, nobody can take you away from what God created you to do in the world. One thing that I want all of us to agree is that one time, all of us will leave this world. Or at one time, all of us will leave this world. Number one question I'll ask you, what will people talk about you when you will be no more? What will your children, hear people talk about you? What will your grandchildren hear about you? Your generations will remember. And so I want you to take this business very, very serious, knowing very well that this business is going to be there for the next 50 years. How can you use this vehicle that God put into Joshua's mind about 7 years ago? Because we were never there. But he put this idea in his mind, and he set systems such that, at this time in life, you get into this system and be a blessing to thousands of people, right? Why? Because you can align this system with your purpose. And that will make you stick in my daily choice without moving to anything else, because once you find your purpose and you have the right system that can help you achieve your purpose, right, or to live your purpose, then guess what? The only thing now you need is a burning desire. A burning desire means nothing else will remove you from your goals. When you wake up in the morning, your thoughts are, how can I help a few people today? Who am I going to talk to today? Who am I going to call today? All right? I want it to sink into you, right? Because whenever I think about how wonderful this business has been created, there's no challenge that can put you down. And I told you today, the big topic is about be ready to stage a comeback. Be ready to stage a comeback. And the only way you can stage now the comeback is now understanding your purpose, number one. Number two, you identify the vehicle. And for sure, my daily choice, I know for sure it's a vehicle that is going to change thousands of people's lives. Not because of anything, but because the system has been created. We have the leadership that is so much dedicated to ensure that we have everything we need to win. All right? So for you to stage a comeback, what do you need? A burning desire. So long as you define your purpose, have a burning desire. Clear your mind with any other thought, because when you are going, chasing your purpose in life or living your purpose in life, guess what? The opposition comes. People come and tell you, you think you're the first person to do those things? It doesn't work, because they have no idea. They know nobody whose life has changed through this opportunity. So they'll discourage you. What do you need? You need to go deep down into yourself and ask yourself, what's my purpose? And then you have a burning desire. You continue aligning yourself to a system that is going to take you to your next level. One thing that I won't forget to talk about is that you need to work this business. The desire alone cannot take you anywhere. It cannot take you anywhere, right? Yes, you can define your purpose, right? Yes, you can have a desire. But if you don't wake up in the morning and push yourself to do the business, nothing is going to come out. But for today, I want to tell you that the only thing that you need to have is a desire. I can repeat 1,000 times. It's number one principle that Napoleon Hill identified after interviewing 500, the richest people of his time. And he said the burning desire became the first principle that you need to have. Thoughts are things. You get to get the right thoughts, all right? And how do you get the right thoughts if you're not surrounding yourself with the right people, right? If you're not surrounding yourself with the people who make you uncomfortable, when you see how they're doing in life, you know what? It challenges you. Can you hear me?
Now we can hear you. Good and well.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my wife went away. I have to use bundles now, but it's still
all right. All good. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So the only thing I can talk about the quitting, I've heard from one millionaire, very, very successful person in the network marketing space. He has created more millionaires. And he said that he has been in one company for 32 years. And he said that is the secret of his success. 32 years in one company. When you find other people, they have already moved into 4 companies within 1 year. Even 2 years, they have moved 4 companies. And they're not getting the success. All right? My daily choice, no company pays at 5% like my daily choice. We are going through challenges. Yes, we agree, because we don't have a perfect company outside there. But guess what? We are the best. We are the best. We need to believe that we have the right company to build our desire, to build our desire every single day, because we have products that are working. We're a house of brands. If you don't love, recommending the products, why can't you come in and start recommending the digital products that we have? They're like services. You recommend, when people use them, you get paid. All right? Now, when you read Think and Grow Rich, the first chapter, you will discover something. Number 1, that you need to develop yourself to a level you can recognize the right opportunity for you. Right? You go through it, it develops yourself to a level that you can recognize opportunities when they come on your way. And if you are able to recognize opportunities, ladies and gentlemen, you'll be in a position to recognize the things, the companies, people who don't serve your purpose. Right? And he talked about the Ford. Ford discovered that, of course, he was not good in school. He was not good, in school, but he discovered that there is an opportunity here for me. And he explored that opportunity. He got a few people, came together. He put together all the minds. He put together all the minds, and they gave them an idea. And they told them, this is exactly what I want you to do. And whenever they felt like it's impossible, he told them it's possible. Work on it. Now, what do I mean there? You don't have to be the most experienced person in the network marketing space for you to win in my daily choice. You don't have to, have the experience in the network marketing of 13 years, 14 years for you to win. My daily choice is a simpler system, so simple that if you come in today, dedicate yourself to it in 1 or 2, 3, 4 months, for sure we'll celebrate each and every one of us. Now, what do you need to do? When you come in, if you don't know how to talk, find that one friend of yours, that one person that you know who knows how to talk, and ask them to come over to check out my daily choice. Give them to your leaders and let your leaders help them, to see or to evaluate the business called my daily choice. This opportunity is so big, okay, that the only thing that you need to do is to expose every person that you know to the opportunity and let them make a choice whether this business is good for them or this opportunity can define their dreams. So even if you don't know about the company much, you don't know much about the product, right? Get those people in front of your leaders and things are going to be good. Number 2 thing, you might not know very much, right? How even how can I say, you don't know marketing. You've never gone to a class of marketing. You don't know anything about how to follow people. Guess what? In your team, when you invite a lot of people in your team, there will be people who will be doing that on your behalf, right? There is people who are going to present more than Joshua in my team, all right? So I want you to say that whatever you don't know, you will get the person who knows and ask them to come over and evaluate the opportunity. They will align themselves in your team, and now you multiply or you duplicate yourself in other people. Somebody mute kindly. Very, very much. Very good. So let me talk about another thing. It will help you when you read the first chapter to develop the ability to know what you want. Hey, do you know there is people who go through life, they don't know exactly what they want? Do you know we have those kind of people? They're in business, they don't know what they need or what they want out of that business. They're in a relationship, they don't know what they want in that relationship, all right? They're just there. So when you read the first chapter of Think and Grow Rich, ladies and gentlemen, it will draw something from you, and that is the ability to know what you want in life. Or whenever you have any partnership, you know exactly what is your share and what you want. And one thing I love about Napoleon Hill, he said that the world is going to give you anything that you don't seek. And he said this, that you demand whatever that is rightfully yours. Hello? You demand whatever is rightfully yours. If you have a right to live a good life, why can't you demand it? It's gonna take time, yes, but why can't you be on the road towards that destiny? We are where we are today. Yes, we are struggling, all right? Others are not living the life they intended to live. But guess what? You believe, walk with that burning desire. I'm not going to talk about faith now because that's the next thing we'll talk about maybe next week. But for today, I want you to read the first chapter of Think and Grow Rich. Go to your Play Store, download it, and validate everything we are talking about today. But he said that when you read the first chapter still, it will give you three wonderful things. Number one thing you will get from the first chapter is you become a self-starter, right? You become a self-starter. You don't need people to push you around to be productive, right? You understand your purpose, right? You understand what you need to become. And the only thing that you need now is to self-start yourself. Wake up in the morning, push yourself to another level, okay? Another thing that you will have is this. You will start developing faith. You start developing faith with yourself, faith with, the company, right? You start developing faith that these products are changing people's lives. These products are working, right? You start developing faith that you can change a few people's lives through this opportunity, right? So when you read the first chapter, that faith starts to come out automatic, all right? Right? And then the third thing and the last thing that will come out of it is the will to win. Will, W-I-L-L, will to win. You start feeling like, you're willing to work yourself up to win. You're not settling for anything less. We are going to break ranks in Africa. Why? Because the willingness is going to be part of us. The willpower is going to be with us. Are we together on that? Yeah. Let me talk about. Thank you for muting. Napoleon Hill said about the desire that can be transmuted to gold. He talked about desire that can be transmuted to gold. Transmuting is changing or utilizing the energy to yield another thing, all right? And he said that if you have a big desire inside you, guess what? Things start manifesting, right? Things start working for you. Oh my God, I love that. Right? Yes, that's what I mean. And he said this, and I'm going to quote, that before success comes in any man's life, he is sure to meet temporary defeat and perhaps some failure. When defeat overtakes a man, the easiest and the most logical thing to do is to quit. And he says that that is exactly what the most or the majority of men do. He said, on your way to success, before you meet your success, be sure, listen to me again, be sure that you are going to meet temporary defeat and perhaps some failure. And he says, whenever failure overtakes a man or defeats a man, guess what? Most people, they quit. Majority of the people, they quit when they're almost clinging their success. When you're almost breaking, heaven, you quit when you're almost winning. There is people who have felt before like quitting, but when they stuck in, they came together and they worked as a team. Guess what? The results started to come. And he said very well that before you meet your success, be sure that you're going to meet some temporary defeat and perhaps failure. But guess what? When you move an inch, 3 feet, you get your gold. You get your gold. So what's the main thing here? Don't you ever quit on your way to your success. Don't you ever quit on your way to your dreams. Believe in yourself. Believe in the team that you're working with and continue serving people. Continue solving people's problems. Guess what? We still have people who are struggling with unwellness, right? People that you can knock their doors and save their life completely. People that you can pick a call and call them and you save their life completely. But guess what? You are still shrunk into your fears. You need to open yourself as a blessing to thousands of other people, right? The only way you can get your blessings is to give your blessings away to every person who is going to hear you from today, right? So stick in. Don't you ever quit. And something he said, this is so amazing. You can take it now as a note. He said, failure is a trickster. Okay? It lies to you when you are almost succeeding. Failure is a trickster. You need, when you go through the first chapter, you need to know when you are almost winning and you should never quit. You should know what is working, you work it, right? Because some other people need to quit things that are not working for them. There's a lot of things that you need to quit. I'm not saying that you don't quit. You need to quit things that are not serving you, things that are not taking you to your dreams. You need to quit them completely and start emulating what this, Gina Zwegel, as the top income earner in our company, you need to emulate her. What is she doing on a daily basis? Robert Hollins, what can I learn from him? What is he doing every single day? What if I can do it? Because success leaves tracks. Guess what? If you follow what successful people have done, guess what? And you do it every single day, you will get the same results that they have got. That gives me hope that it doesn't matter where I'm born in the world. It should give you hope that it doesn't matter where you are in the world. if you can teach yourself the simple principles of success that, you copy from the best, it's copy pasting. It's copy pasting, right? If they take a call and write, they take a pen and a notebook, they write the names, you can do the same thing, right? If they write those names, wake up every single day, call 30 people every single day and introduce them to the opportunity, you can do it and I can do it, right? I can do it, and so you can do it. If they call to follow up on their customers, by the way, how did you like the product? You can do it, I can do it. I want you to believe that whatever the successful people are doing, you can do it. Yes, Goosen, you don't reinvent the wheel, just follow the successful tracks, a successful proven system, my daily choice, follow it, and guess what? One day, you sit down and celebrate yourself. And guess what? We'll be there celebrating with you. We'll be there celebrating with you. So keep on, keeping on, no matter how hard the going is. Keep on, keeping on, no matter how hard the going is. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep doing the list. Let's keep prospecting every single day. Let's keep talking, guys. We keep talking, keep talking, keep talking. My leader always tells me, do the talkology. Talk every single day. Because the moment you remain silent, we lose some people in the world who could have benefited from the opportunity. The moment you stop talking, there is people whose pockets have gone down and they're almost depressed, they're stressed, and they need one call from you and tell them there is something I need you to check out. And guess what? One day they will live to tell the story that you were the one who introduced them to their destiny. You are going to be a destiny connector. So don't fear talking to anybody. Don't fear. If they're millionaires and you happen to talk to them, you will give them a way to fuel their vehicles, their machines, all right? That's what I love about the opportunity that we have. Let me talk about another thing that he said. He said this, that when riches begin to come, they come so quickly in such a great abundance that one wonders where they have been hiding during all those lean years. What an this is an outstanding statement. He said this, that when riches starts to come your way, right? When money starts to come your way, when blessings start to come your way, all right? When God's favor starts to come your way, guess what? In volumes, guys, in abundance. God is a God of abundance. You need to agree with this. God wants every one of us to win. God loves each and every one of us equally. And he wants each and every, all of us who is doing this work, who is serving people, who is solving, problems outside there. He said, and Napoleon Hill has also said it, that when riches begin to come your way, they'll come so quickly and in such abundance, great abundance, that once you start wondering, where are all these things I've been hiding when I was struggling, when I was stressed, when my house was closed, guys, when I lost, when my car was repossessed, why, not why, where has these, things been hiding? So guess what? Riches, once it starts to come your way, it will come more quickly and in abundance. More quickly and in abundance. That the only thing that you need to have now is to open your mind completely, right? Open your mind completely and start developing a big desire, basalting desire, That's all you need. That's all we need. When I'm talking about you, I'm talking about me. When I'm talking this, I'm talking also to myself. All right? So somebody told, before I go to that somebody, Napoleon Hill said that you will need to perish the thought that riches comes only to those who work hard and long. It's not about working hard and long. That riches comes to only those who work hard and long. No. It comes to you and it will come your way. Right? It comes to you, it will come to you, and you need to trust the process. Now, faith comes and faith will come so long as you have your purpose, you connect yourself to your purpose. That's number one thing. You become a self-starter once you develop your purpose in life. Remember that. And you develop a willpower to take you to where you want to be. So do you want to improve your financial status? Do you want to serve people? Do you want to grow as a leader? And are you ready to stage a comeback? Are you ready for the incredible changes that are going to happen this very year? God has crushed us in a way that we are more refined now than any other time before. Right? Yes. God has already refined you and has given you an opportunity for you to win. So all you need to do is to position yourself and to start winning. As I finish, as I crown today, I'm going to give you 2-3 things that I learned from that first chapter still. It says, that Napoleon Hill said this, that success comes to those who become success conscious. Success will come only your way if you become success conscious. If you think about success, you become obsessed about, living your life, right? Becoming obsessed, driving a car of your choice, becoming obsessed about the treasures that you've been thinking about in your life. When you're so obsessed, you create an environment, around you that is what we call success conscious. So you need to have that success conscious for you to be very successful. And he said that failure will also come to those who are failure conscious. Failure conscious. And by the way, when we'll be reaching the 11th chapter, where he talks about 6 ghosts of fear, you will know that failure is, you need to fun. You need to feel good when you fail. You don't curse yourself sometimes when you fail, right? Napoleon, Thomas Edison said that I didn't fail 1,000 times. I found 1,000 ways that it didn't work. Now I've eliminated the 1,000 ways that it didn't work. Now I'm remaining with a few. It's going to work. Are we together on that? So the object of this conversation today is to help you, right? To seek to learn the art of changing your mind, changing your thoughts, taking your desire to another level, right? Such that you become success conscious, not failure conscious. The failure conscious people, they're looking for the negative things, right? Oh, they have closed an office, they don't have this, they don't have this. They'll talk about everything. They talk about everything. That tells you that your mind is failure conscious. Success conscious people, they throw away positive vibes, positive vibrations, right? They inspire hope. They give hope, right? Every single day. Every single day. Whenever you want to talk anything negative, guess what? Tell yourself, oh, God is good. All is well. He's going to work for us. And guess what? That positive environment will mold you and take you to another level. And sometimes when we talk about, anything to do with how to, what we're talking about, some people don't take them serious. They're telling, they're thinking about, tell me about the product, tell me about the money, tell me about what. I can tell you, the product has never sold itself. Guess what? You cannot get paid if you cannot take yourself to another level. Be a leader and open yourself, to serve. That's why I'm much, much obsessed every single day about what do I take into my mind. I wake up in the morning, I do my workout, and guess what? I get my time to learn about what makes people successful. I'm a firstborn in a family of 4. I never got anybody to just hold my hands and tell me this is what you need to do. You need to step here, here, here. Guess what? I have a chance now to go into the books to learn from the best people, who have already created millionaires through their writing, to read about the successful people, what made them successful, and to follow the same success track that these people have left behind. But apart from that, within ourselves, we have leaders who have made it, leaders who have broken ranks. These people, they know exactly what they did to be where they are, and they can help each and every one of us to move from where we are to another level, to another level. Yes, to another level. So as we finish, take it as a challenge. Master your economic fate. Nobody's going to work it for you. It has to be you. Nobody's going to work it for me. It has to be me. If my daily choice has to work, it has to be me who works it. If it has to work for you, it has to be you who is going to work it. So if it's going to fail, guess who to blame? Point at yourself. Yes, that's the exact person who should take responsibility. But my prayer is you take this business very, 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 very serious. And I'm so grateful that I don't have to struggle so much to read millions of books to know how it works, but only to follow the successful people in our company, and also to have a chance to develop myself, 30 minutes a day to develop myself for me to grow to another level. I want to tell you that the next 50 years, this business is going to be there for us. So we are staging a comeback. The question is, are you ready to stage a comeback? Are you ready to stage a comeback? Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for hearing from me. At this time, I'm super excited to welcome to you one and only, our 25K leader going to 50 very soon, because we have a chance to be pioneers of Africa. Guess what? She is a wonderful leader. Whenever I wake up in the morning, she's one person I can pray for, because she's the one who invited me to have a look at my daily choice. And guess what? I'm building my destiny with my daily choice, because I listen to him. I listen to her, right? I listen to her. So at this time, help me to welcome our leader, our 25K leader, Elizabeth Githua. Thank you so much, leader. Where are you?
I'm here. Thank you very much, Joshua. It's like you are the book itself. Think and Grow Rich. How many times have you read it? I'm just wondering, because you really have the points at your fingertips. Thank you. We should start reading, maybe as a group, and reading together so that we can get some of these tips. I want to thank everybody who is on this call this evening. Joshua has such zeal and energy, and we are grateful to him. Thank you, Warwick, for organizing this for us for every Wednesday. But I have a few things. True, I read that book and I have read it. I like the stories. I like the stories, Joshua, like that gentleman who bought a piece of land because he was told there was gold. So what he did, he dug, he caught people. They dug and dug and dug to get the gold. But one time, they just got tired and gave up. They gave up on digging. And he sold that parcel of land at a throwaway price. Guess what? The person who bought that piece of land dug 1 meter and got the vein that was carrying the gold. He had quit 1 meter too early. It is when you quit, it's when you're about to achieve that the devil pulls you back. And truly, that's an amazing book. We are not quitters, Joshua, and we have desires. Thank you. Now, a few things for us, for those people who are on this. It's time for Africa to arise. Yesterday, I noticed when we had so many challenges. Oh my goodness, my goodness. We woke up to a rude shock. We were going for our usual meetings, and lo and behold, I don't want to go to that story. It was so stressing up to almost midnight. But I want to tell people here that My Daily Choice, we are supposed to be celebrating 2 years. 2 years on My Daily Choice in Africa. It is our celebration time because I think we started it on the 22nd February 2020. And yesterday, the office was closing. It was 22nd February 2022. That was the beginning of something new, something great. So I'm here to tell Africa, it's time to arise. It's time to arise. There are challenges, yes, but that's what the devil likes. If you have to be victorious, there must be a battle. There can be no victory if you have fought nothing. So we have won the battle. So we started again. And the best thing is this. Today, as we went with a group of people to get the visa cards, in the mall, we were looking like crazy guys because we were talking to everyone. I don't know what got into us, but we kept on talking at the parking to everybody who was there. So as Joshua is telling us, it's time to recruit and recruit like crazy. And like Dale is telling us, let us each invite people for tomorrow's call. Chris is on the call teaching us how he did it, how he succeeded, how he managed to move from the DC to where he is for Lauderdale. Now, guys, whatever is happening is amazing. So I know and I believe that no weapon forged against us shall prosper. Believe in yourself and let us be focused. Let everybody on this line, on this call, be focused. We hold hands, we help one another so that everybody becomes at least 1K. And then we show the world what was planned for us. And I would like you to, those people who like reading the good book, the Bible, to read the story of Esther, Mordecai, and Haman. That those who wished us bad things are the ones that finally got what they were wishing for. What happens is this: what goes around comes around. Let us show the world that we can do it. We have been doing it. Now it's time to go forward and work even harder. You know, 5K Esther told me today a very encouraging thing. She said this: when a dog dies, That is the old business now. When a dog dies, it swells and becomes huge. If you find it lying somewhere immediately that it has died, it looks like it is alive and looks very well. It is dead. So what is dead, let it die and let us start again. We can help one another here. We have so many testimonies of what has been happening in Africa. Let us not give up on our people that are benefiting on the products. And remember this, guys, we need the business more than Josh and Jenna, the owners of the company. They have already made it. They have given it to us now. And if we really want to achieve, My Daily Choice has won Bravo Awards. If we do what they are doing, what all these winners are doing, we can go where they are. We can go where they are. So thank you, Joshua. And I'm sure that from now, because it's a new era, MDC is back, and is new, is stronger, no challenges. We are going to face them fair and square. And the world will see that we can do it and we are going to be very victorious. But my challenge is, actions speak louder than words. Actions speak louder than words. As we are closing the month this week, all of you here, go back to your office, back office. What have you achieved? What have you achieved? And then from what you have achieved, then from next month, start from where you stopped and achieve more. Forwards ever, backwards never. Let us do it. Show us. I'm willing also myself. I was looking at my books and I can see, what have I done? What have I not done? What am I going to do? Let everybody take their own inventory. You cannot win without hard work. It must be hard work. God himself promises that he will bless the work of our hands. He will bless the work of our hands. And we are also told, as we look, as we are working every day, what we are doing is where God meets us. He says, I'll meet you at your point of need, not find you sleeping. If you are sleeping, you'll be broke and more broke and more broke. But if you are working, you'll be blessed. So let's show some actions. And the way to show some actions is everybody assesses themselves on what they have done, how much you have done, how much you have been paid. You are paid for the work you have done. No work, no pay. But I'm wishing everybody the best of luck as we march forward to achieving greater heights. In the God with us, no one, and I mean no one, can be against us. We are achievers. God bless you. God bless you, everybody. And Africa, arise. It's time for Africa. We can even sing. It's time for Africa. God bless you and good night. Good night, everybody.
Joshua and Elizabeth, thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for attending. But before we go, let me hand this over to our 50K affiliate, Dale, to have the last word. Dale?
Oh, let me just turn that off. There. Hi, Warwick. I'll be brief. Fantastic job, Joshua and Elizabeth. You guys always inspire me. Stop and think about, everybody who's on this call, stop and think about this. If somebody walked up to you and said, hey, if you would invite 5 people every Tuesday and every Thursday to a meeting, at the end of 1 year, you'll never have to work again. Would you do it? If somebody told you that if you would invite 5 people every Tuesday and Thursday to a meeting, and by the end of this month, the end of March, you'll be making well over $700 US dollars a month that month, and you'll be growing from there. Would you do it? If you were told, if you brought 5 people every Tuesday and Thursday to a meeting, after a year, you would have created a legacy that your children and grandchildren would be able to benefit from, would you do it? That's exactly what we're telling you guys, okay? Continue to do everything you normally do in life, but invite, as your day you go through your day, invite 5 people every Tuesday and every Thursday to Chris Bailey's call. Let him do the work of presenting. The ones that join, you train them to do the same thing. And within a year, you will have a team that is making money. Everyone on the team is making money. You are making money, and you will have created a legacy for your family. 1 year. Who out there is willing to invest 1 year? 2 days a week, asking 5 people a day to go to a meeting. I think anybody would agree that's a heck of a lot easier than working, every day of your life for 40 or 50 years to have a few years left at the end of your life to relax, if you're lucky enough to have that opportunity. So stop and look inside yourself and say, am I willing to commit to something as easy as inviting 5 people a day, twice a week for the next year, so I never have to work again? If your answer is yes, then just do that. Follow up with them, bring them in, have them watch the opportunity presentation, follow up with them, and then train them to do the same thing. That's all you have to do. This business is so easy. People try to overcomplicate it. That's the bottom line, is letting as many people know what an incredible value our company is and how well we can change our lives just by doing that simple thing. So again, thanks for letting me be on, Warwick. I just wanted to say that. And remember, I love you all. I have no other desire in this business than to see every one of you succeed. So let's get out there and create our own legacies. Thank you.
Thank you all. We look forward to seeing you again tomorrow with the people that you're bringing on. And yeah, let's look forward to growth. Thank you all. God bless you. Good evening.